After 40 hours of negotiations with a federal mediator, the last 2 days, St. Charles Bend and the Oregon Nurses Association have reached a deal and headed off next week's threatened strike. Today, Kelsey McGee learned more about the tentative contract agreement.
St. Charles Bend says as part of the agreement, the ONA has withdrawn its plans for a strike. ONA gave a 10-day strike notice to the hospital earlier this month. The walkout was meant to happen next Monday if there was no new contract.
The nurses are thrilled that they have achieved a successful tentative agreement that will be great for the nurses and also exceptionally good for the people of Bend and Central Oregon.
In my personal opinion, they went through a lot during the whole COVID chaos that was going on here.
St. Charles Bend and the Oregon Nurses Association reached a tentative agreement contract early Thursday after 2 days of marathon talks. And to the relief of many, that means a strike by nearly 1,000 nurses that could have begun next Monday won't happen.
Mostly I'm just grateful that the strike is over with, because now it means that they don't have to disrupt service for everybody. And that's the main goal here, because there's a lot of people in Bend who are sick and need help and need their medication.
If the contract with the Oregon Nurses Association wins approval, it will extend through June 30th of 2026. The nearly 1,000 nurses at Central Oregon's largest private employer had authorized a strike, dissatisfied with what the hospital was offering. And their union issued a 10-day strike notice next week unless a deal was reached. The negotiations took more than 40 hours over the last 2 days with a federal mediator to reach a decision. St. Charles announced the hospital and the Oregon Nurses Association have reached an agreement on a new contract. ONA has withdrawn their 10-day strike notice and will work alongside St. Charles to discuss the contract with nurses. And if the contract is approved by ONA members, a starting base wage for nurses will go up almost $17 an hour over the term of the contract, a 41% jump, and current nurses will see their base wage rise by 48%, including negotiated wage scale increases. The contract assures nurses will get their required rest and meal breaks or else be paid when they're missed. The nurses union says at St. Charles there have been 42,000 missed required rest and meal breaks.
This contract helps provide assurances that nurses will get those breaks, which means they are less likely to burn out, they are less likely to want to leave their job, and they are much more likely to deliver the world-class care that the people of Bend really deserve.
The nurses union tells us voting to ratify the tentative agreement begins in a few days. Kelsey McGee, News Channel 21.